Welcome back to Trail to Azure, and you'll find that I'm in a bit of a different place. Yeah, Imelda and I have become really good friends. I've done a lot of mirror farming, so I've managed to get a bunch of equipment for the various SSS members, but we still have some things to do. And that would be the inspection on the rails quest. So for this one, we need to head over to the train station. So, oh my gosh, have to get out of there first. And that was Station Street. And we have to speak to Inspector Marlowe here in order to get things done. Here we are, Crosswell Station. One of the inspection officers sent us a request, right? Yeah, let's see if we can find him. And I'm going to guess that he's the same guy or around the same person that we spoke to last time we had an inspection. So is it you? Oh, are you the special support section by any chance? We are. We received your support request and came to inquire for more details. You're an inspection officer from Calvert, correct? That I am. My name is Marlowe. I was transferred here from the Republican Army. I'd like to get started right away. That is, assuming you'll accept my request? Yes, let's help with the inspections, because that's the only one left we have to do. We'd be glad to lend a hand. Thank you. Allow me to bring you up to speed. It's rather simple, actually. This request only consists of one task. You'll be assisting me with conducting an inspection on a train bound for Calvert. Oh, well, there's a coincidence. Yeah, because we did an inspection another time, but that was for Erebonia, I think. An Imperial inspection officer had us lend a hand with that once, so we should be able to manage. We just have to check to see if there's any suspicious people or items on board, right? Precisely. Your experience in the matter will make this much easier. Keep in mind that security is currently much stricter across the city in light of the trade conference. Not only is our inspection process more rigorous than usual, we're also expected to cooperate with the police department. Hence this request, I'm going to assume? We simply don't have enough inspectors to handle the increased workload right now, hence my request. Okay, so yeah, that was the case. The next train to Calvert is now arriving at Platform 1. Please watch your step as you make your way to the platform. That's our train. I'll give you all the details once we're on the platform. Alright, so last quest started. Oh, the train looks very... Well, of course, Elehayyme, yes, they would look very similar. They use the same trains, right? Whoa, look at that. What? What are we looking at? Oh, the Erebonian train. The one that's very red and gold. Very pretty, very snazzy, too. It's the Eisengraph, a train used exclusively by the Imperial government. Its regal design is almost a symbol of the Empire in and of itself. There's something very imperial about it. Well, the Blood and Iron Chancellor did arrive on that circus on rails. That cocky bastard sure loves to stand out. It's damn impressive, I'll give it that. I'm willing to bet they didn't spare a single mirror building it either. Yes, and its appearance is far from its only impressive aspect. I hear that the Eisengraph is also the fastest orbital train in existence. That claim is still unverified, however, as its exact specifications have yet to be publicly disclosed. Will we be able to know that, though? Because we're going into the Erebonian Arc next. So maybe we'll learn that at that point? That's still pretty impressive. I wouldn't expect any less from a nation with a railway infrastructure as robust as Erebonia's. No one else on the continent can match them in that respect. And that much is clear. The Empire is in a league of its own in more fields than one. If you're quite finished, I would like to explain the details of the request. Oh, that was embarrassing. Sorry. We didn't mean to get distracted. Please continue. Thank you. As I mentioned before, I would like your assistance with our inspection duties. Some of you will be examining all the passengers' entry applications and luggage. The rest will participate in a safety inspection of the train itself. Oh! I didn't realize we'd be split up for this one. What does a safety inspection entail exactly? You would be assisting me directly. I'll be providing a set of instructions to follow for a series of checks. I see there are 6 of you in total. We'll have you form 3 pairs then. 2 to inspect the cabins and 1 to act as my helpers. Pairs? I think I remember working individually last time. Yeah, we did. Yes, that's the way it went when we assisted with the inspection earlier this year. Oh, that's right. You've done this before. Yeah, we talked about this just in the past area, I think. Typically, 1 person would be enough, yes. This time around, however, we will need to be more thorough. The conference calls for stricter inspections, hence why you'll be doubling up. I see. That makes sense. Yeah. There's a lot more things at stake this time. I'll let you decide how to divvy yourselves up. Though if you're having trouble, you could always resort to rock, paper, scissors. Really? We're going to be resorting to rock, paper, scissors, shoe? Rock, paper, scissors? That's right. Strictly speaking, there is no real need to put too much thought into these teams. The sooner we start, the sooner we finish, which I'm sure will be in the both of our best interests. Well, in that case, I don't have any objections. What about you guys? It sounds like a good time to me, so why not? How will we decide who plays whom? I have a suggestion, actually. Everyone goes simultaneously, and if 2 people choose the same shape, they'll form a pair. Then repeat the process until all of you have been paired off. You seem awfully familiar with this. I'm going to assume this is the Calvardian way? More or less. We divvied up our work like this to mix things up from time to time back when I worked in Calvard. It's a flexible concept these stuck-up Erebonian inspectors would never use. Wow, that's rude. I'm not sure I'd call that attitude very flexible either. It likely boils down to the differences in their country's cultures. Potato, potato. Let's call the whole thing off. Anyway, want to give it a whirl? Sounds good. Alright guys, on shoot. Play rock, scissors, or paper. Let's see. Well, there's old reliable rock. Yeah, I'll go with scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Just me and Noelle for rock, eh? That makes us a pair. Let's show them how the CGF alums get things done, Randy. That leaves us with a trio of scissors and 1 paper. The 4 of us will just have to repeat the process. Yeah, on to round 2. Rock or paper? I don't know if I necessarily want to go paper, like scissors again. Maybe I'll go paper. Yeah, I'll try paper. Let's try. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! What do we got? Ellie and I both play paper. Yay! Yay! The first I wanted to be teamed up with this one. Because I figured this is probably to do with bonding points, right? Shall we, Lloyd? That would mean Wazzy and I are on the final pairing. Good to be working with you, Plato. Looks like you're all ready to go. How should we split up the work? I wouldn't mind helping out Inspector Marlowe. As a CGF guardsman, I have plenty of experience checking the freight trains that pass through Temcrum Gate. Well, why didn't you say so earlier? I could certainly use the help. Now then, If we're all decided, let's proceed to our posts. I want the other two teams to split up the passenger cabins. We've made the announcement already, so let everyone know you're an assistant inspectors and you should be just fine. Roger that, sir. Whew. Teaming up with Ellie. Yay! Alright, we're in charge of the last two cars. Looks like that gives us quite a few passengers to inspect. Yes, we'll have to check them one at a time. Shall we begin? How many people do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's start this way and work our way down, I suppose. Hello, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? Oh, no trouble at all. Go right ahead. Okay, that should do it. Your papers and luggage I'll check out. There's just one thing. What? Oh, is something wrong? Well, sir, we couldn't help but notice that your boarding pass was nowhere to be found inside your carry-on. Would you happen to have it on you? Oh, that'd be a problem. You don't see my ticket. No, that can't be. I'm absolutely positive I placed it in my bag. I can't find it. Where could it have gone? Is it in my pocket, perhaps? Rats. Not there either. Oh, this guy is suspicious. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting just a moment? I know my ticket's around here someplace. I'll show you as soon as I dig it out. All right. We'll give you a minute and come back. Oh, please don't. Is he going to try to jump to another car? To try to avoid being inspected, and he's somebody that we need to arrest? Well, we just have to let the inspector know, I think. Let's continue inspecting the others. We'll keep an eye on him and circle back. As long as he doesn't disappear. So, what about you guys? Excuse me, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? Oh, sure. Go right ahead. Good luck with your inspections. Thanks. We'll be done in a jiff. Okay, your luggage and papers are all in order. Thanks for your cooperation. Not at all. It's only right that I let you do your jobs. Thank you. Bye-bye. You're very welcome. Next is you. Excuse us, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? Oh, Ma, I hope you're doing all right. He didn't seem to hear you. Excuse me! Sorry about that. I was spacing out, wasn't I? You're the inspection officers, right? Please, go right ahead. Thank you. This should only take a few moments. Okay, your luggage and papers are all in order. We appreciate your cooperation. Of course, no problem at all. And what I'm probably going to do is just talk to these folks afterwards as well, just to make sure there's nothing else I need to be aware of or any other clues I need to pick up on. Pardon us, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? Ha! I've been waiting for you. Go right ahead. Do your worst. Okay. What the hell? He seems to be very gung-ho about this. Okay, your luggage and papers are all in order. Thanks for your cooperation. So did you notice? This folder is full of contracts. I'm in the middle of some big negotiations right now. These bad boys are going to make me a killing. Ooh, I can't wait to get these signed, sealed, and delivered. Oh, how about that? I hope it goes well. Yeah, he's very excited. So that's what the enthusiasm was all about. He just wanted to show off. Okay, let's talk to you. Did you find your ticket yet, sir? I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting just a moment? I know my ticket's around here someplace. I'll show you as soon as I can dig it out. Okay, so nothing new for you. What about you guys? We're going to visit my parents over in Calvert. My little girl is so eager to see her grandma and grandpa. Just look at that smile. Yay! Watch out, grandma and grandpa. Here we come. Oh, I'm glad she's so happy to see her grandparents. I am headed for my hometown of Lloyd State. I hope Ma's doing all right. Okay, so he's traveling to go see his mother. Those two are traveling to Calvert so she can meet grandma and grandpa. I don't know what the old man is up to, save for looking for his ticket. And this other guy, he's a merchant of some sort. If I can just close this business deal, I'll be raking in the profits in no time. It can't happen soon enough. Yeah, he's just looking to close a bunch of business deals, so let's go in. I'm just worried that the other guy is going to disappear somehow. I'm just gonna work my way around again. Let's see. Hi there. We're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? Why do we need to let you go through our stuff? Hey, knock it off. There's no need to be rude to the guy. Sorry about that. My sister can be a bit of a handful. I promise you, she isn't trying to be a little brat on purpose. Who do you think you're calling a brat? Some older brother you are. I can start, right? I believe so. Well, they're not really suspicious, but she's just flat out rude. Okay, your luggage and papers are all in order. Thank you for your cooperation. It's fine. If anything, I should be apologizing for what my sister put you through. What the hell? If anyone should be apologizing here, it should be me for having such a big, fat idiot of a brother. Let's get the heck out of here. Yeah, those guys are really rude. Wait. No. Is that? I'll check in a minute, but I wonder if it's Jin. Just what I heard. The Eisengraph is a true marvel of engineering. I can hardly contain myself. Drool. Whoops! Don't want anyone seeing that. Did she start drooling right now? Yeah, she seems to be a train fanatic. Pardon us, we're assistant inspectors. Can't you see I'm busy train watching? Everything you need is in the bag, so go ahead and knock yourselves out. Okay then. Usually you don't want to be touching people's luggage, you want to have them do it themselves. Okay, your luggage and papers all check out. Thank you for your, cooperation. How many more minutes do we have left together, my sweet? I'm not ready to say goodbye yet. She's, quite enamored with that train, isn't she? Very much so. And you, madame? Excuse me, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? You act as if you're making a request instead of a demand. Fine, go ahead. Just try to make it quick. Right. This won't take long. And she's very haughty. Okay, your luggage and papers are all checked. Thank you for your cooperation. Huh. Your gratitude doesn't mean much when I never had a choice in the matter to begin with. Is that all? If so, do me a favor and make yourself scarce. Of course, if you'll excuse us. This job has its stressors, I suppose. And last but not least, I think you're Jin. Good day, we're assistant inspectors. His outfit. Is that man with Elehayyme? Can we help you? What's going on here? Wait, Jin? You're from the SSS. And I'm pleased to see you brought Ellie with you along as well. Hello, Shin. Oh, what are you two doing here? We're assisting with the train inspections as part of a support request. Having said that, we're going to need to check their luggage and papers. Oh, so that's it. Even the mighty SSS isn't above menial drudgery like this, are they? Very well, if that's the case, then hurry up with your inspection. And done. Your papers and luggage are good to go. Thank you for cooperating, Shin. Absolutely anything for you, my dearest Ellie. This may be goodbye, but I'm sure we'll meet again one day. I'm looking forward to it. I think that's everyone, except for that old man that couldn't find his ticket. Oh, and I have to speak to everyone else here too. Oh, shoot. Oh, crap. I forgot to speak to these guys twice. Damn it, I hope this won't affect me. Now we need to check back with the older gentleman in the fourth car who can find his boarding ticket. Right. Time to make our way back there and see if... Give me back my ticket! Lloyd! Yeah, let's go. There's a fight breaking out? Oh! You're not fooling me. I know for a fact it was one of you two. Now, who did it? Fess up already! Excuse me, what's going on here? Oh, it's the inspector from before. You just got here just in time, Inspector. This old fart is accusing me of state. Old fart? Why, you no good cheeky... everyone, please calm down. We know things are tense, but if you could each start by telling us your side of the story. Now I get the full picture. You bought a ticket to Orchis Tower in the seat that seated you in the fourth car of this train. What's more, these two gentlemen claim to have made the exact same purchase themselves. And now that your ticket has gone missing, you're accusing one of them of stealing it. Do I have that right? Yes, exactly. There's no doubt in my mind that I had that ticket on me when I walked onto the train platform. I couldn't have lost it between here and there. It doesn't make a lick of sense. The only reasonable explanation is that one of these two stole it. I understand why you think that, sir, but we can't jump to conclusions just yet. Oh, I thought that perhaps he didn't have a ticket because he managed to sneak onto the train and he was trying to leave. And just try to bypass inspections, but maybe that wasn't the case? It's all right, it's all right. Just let him believe what he wants, I say. He's just a senile old man after all. Oh, geez, you're rude. How dare you, little. That's enough. You two need to settle down and be rational about this. We're not going to get anywhere if you keep hurling insults at each other. Now then, I have a simple question to ask the two of you here who do have a boarding pass. What is the purpose of your journey? Business? Pleasure? We need to know that before anything else. Well, we do know that already though, because with the merchant, he's, well, being a merchant, and he was going to close some business deals. And the younger guy, it was pleasure, because he is going to visit his ma in Orchis Tower. You want to know what we're traveling for? And what does that have to do with anything? Are you going to prove my innocence with that alone? Potentially yes. A thief can't control the destination of a stolen ticket, so the reason for traveling may be fabricated. If that were the case, the culprit could slip up and make themselves known. Oh, now I understand. Yes, that's certainly possible. That's perfect. Well then, answer the lad's questions. Oh, I will, and gladly at that. I am a merchant, and I am on my way to broker some very, very important negotiations in Orchis Tower. I have my contracts right here. My client is a business in Orid known as the Lloyd Company. So tell me, what reason would I have to steal a ticket from this doddering old fogey? All right. And what about you, sir? Well, my hometown is in Orid State. Isn't that enough for a reason to travel there? No one's saying it isn't. That didn't help much. We won't be able to come to a conclusion at this rate. But we know that he's, personal visiting, right? How amusing. These train-goers think up with the most bald-faced lies. Wait, what? How? Jin? What are you doing here? Passengers aren't supposed to move between cars during inspections. And you've already finished your inspections, haven't you? I think we can let this one slide. That's not... Fine. At any rate, I only came because the scene you're causing seemed entertaining. Allow me to enjoy the fun too. The fun? So, what lies were you talking about exactly? Oh, you'll see. Let's start with the merchant here. You claim that you're in negotiations with this Lloyd Company, yes? If that's the case, what's the nature of your contracts with them? This is nonsense. Why must I go along with the questions of some child? If you must know, they involve the wholesaling of exotic vegetables and spices grown in Orid. And as you may know, the state is quite renowned for its agricultural sector. As for the Lloyd Company, they are affiliate of Elehayyme Trading Limited based in Eastern Quarter. Oh! So that's how Jin was able to know potentially there's a lie. Because he's the grandson of one of the elders, so he'd probably know everything that's going on about the business. Okay. Well, this definitely throws a lot of doubt on the merchant. They're about as legitimate as it gets. I believe this should raise any doubts. So you say, this is indeed a Lloyd Company in Orid, as I am well aware. However, at present, it's no more than a mere startup with no real foothold in the region. Oh. It's in no position to hold in international negotiations, that much is for sure. What? How the hell would you know? A good question. I'll let him answer for me. It would be my pleasure. You, sir, I've had enough of your insolent regard towards young master. Listen well, you stand in the presence of the grandson of the Elehayyme elder, Master Jin. An elder's grandson? You must be joking. Wait, that's that suit you're wearing. I know, I've seen it before. No, this can't be happening. Now, do you understand? Now, come clean. What's your aim here? What are you really after? Well, Fine, have it your way. I'm sure you'll have fun telling the inspection officer all about it in the interrogation room. Wow, it's good. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this at all. Jeez, you really put the guy in his place. Yeah, he's a precocious one, that's for sure. And now, it's your turn. Jin? Me? Oh, what do you want with me? Isn't he your culprit? Oh, when did I ever say that? We're not finished here at all. You said that you're from Orid, is that right? Yeah, I'm going back to my hometown. If you're born and raised in Orid, then you shouldn't have any trouble answering me this. Aside from its agriculture, Orid State is famous for its remote destinations, not to mention its many hot springs. So, tell me this. Oh, which of these is a hot spring in Orid? A. The Elmo Hot Springs, B. The Parm Hot Springs, or C. The Orid Hot Springs? Well, we know that A is not it. The Parm Hot Springs? I don't know about the Parm one, and C just sounds really ridiculous. Go on, answer. Huh? It's obvious, isn't it? Everyone knows about the famous Orid Hot Springs. Oh, you're lying too. So, okay, what Jin said was true. They're both liars, but huh. I see. Oh, what's so funny? Do you think I'm an idiot? That you think you could get one over on a child? The Orid Hot Springs? There's no such thing. Who would ever establish a place with such a cliche name, you fool? If you're really from Orid State, you have simply answered that it was a trick question. Oh. Okay. Well, color me surprised. How about I ask you another question? Though, honestly, I only expect you to dig your grave even further. Where are you from, really? Well... Not that it's any of your business, but I'm actually called Calvardian. But I live in Orid State now, really. Please, you have to believe me. Oh, do we now? What do you make of this special support section? We've established that each of them is guilty of deception. But which of them is the ticket thief? Right, let me think it over. Between the merchant and the young man, who is more likely the ticket thief? The merchant or the young man? Well, we know the merchant was lying because he's not really there for some big trading deal like he originally said, and Jin completely blew him out of the water. But the young man seems really suspicious too because, well, he couldn't even answer that question about the hot springs. Even though he now supposedly lives in Orid? That doesn't make much sense. I think it's the young man who sold the ticket. I would suspect the young man. Granted, the merchant exaggerated the contracts they showed us, which I do find suspicious. But while we may not know his motives, he clearly went to great lengths to fool us. Hinging all of the preparation on committing a misdemeanor wouldn't make much sense. We should also take into account that if the thief's destination isn't Orid, they could use the ticket to exit the train earlier. Which is what leads me to you. You're a culprit, aren't you? Well done, if only just barely. Okay. So yeah, I was right on the money. But they're both guilty, though deception is really the issue here. Well, lying is bad, but it's not really a crime per se. But with the young man, why did you steal the ticket? There's no feigning in ignorance anymore. You can't keep covering up your lies. Show some honor and confess your crimes. Please don't turn me in. What's up? What? And why would we? It's my ma. She's in a hospital in Calvert. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned you seem to be in a daze about your ma. That's why I had to go see her. There was no other way. Oh. Well, this took a turn, didn't it? Go on, explain yourself. Okay. The truth is, I'm studying to get into St. Ursula's Medical College, but my family is very poor. Ma sacrificed so much so I could just come to Crossbell. I've been paying my way ever since with part-time jobs. But then, out of the blue, I got a call saying that my ma suddenly collapsed and was taken to the hospital. You want to visit her, but you didn't have a mirror for a ticket, so you stole one, is that right? Yeah, that sounds right. Yes, it's true. I did it. I'm so sorry. All I wanted is to be there for my ma. I sympathize with your circumstances, but a theft is a theft, and we can't overlook that. Oh, how about this? I'll pay for your ticket. Really? Well, that's very nice of you. Huh? Zin? What do you say, old-timer? If we returned your ticket to you, will you be willing to forgive and forget? Well, as long as I get the dang thing back, I have no reason to press charges. As for you... yeah? Visiting your mother's with a stolen ticket? Do you think she'd be happy knowing that you did such a thing? Well, I... Don't misunderstand my kindness. I may be footing the bill, but this is no gift. It's merely a loan. I won't put a hard limit on when you have to settle your debt, but believe me when I say you will do so. I understand. Thank you so much. I'll pay you back, I promise. And you better keep that promise. With that, the matter is resolved. You two, call the inspection officer over. I'll give him an explanation myself. Right. Well, that worked out well. I've been informed of the situation. Good work handling that theft case. Oh, no. We are just doing our job. Oh, what do you plan to do with the thief, though? Will he be punished or released? Actually, as far as we're concerned, all charges have been dropped. Really? Oh, because the old man's not pressing charges, right? Really? Just like that? Indeed, the victim stated that no theft had occurred and he had no intention of taking legal action. Oh, this is Shin's doing because he said he was going to take care of it, right? According to him, the young man simply neglected to buy a ticket and it was all just an honest misunderstanding. If nobody is willing to admit that a crime took place, there's nothing for us to investigate. This is all because of that kid. Yeah, it's all because of Shin. You're right. This is probably the story Shin told them to stick to. He really knows how to spin a narrative. Sort of like you, Wazzy, right? Oh, what about the merchant, though? That man, on the other hand, is very much under arrest. It turns out that his true identity is that of a counterfeit ticket broker. Really? Oh, gosh. Okay. Counterfeits? What was he doing on the train himself, then? Testing out his own product, it seems. He's bold, I'll give him that. How unexpected. The bottom line is, you kids did stellar work today. Yeah, we managed to catch 2 thieves. Well, sort of, not really. Well, 1, at least. Thank you once again for your help. You're welcome. We're glad that we could make things easier for you. Don't hesitate to contact us if you ever need our assistance again. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. So long for now. So yeah, we caught 1 thief, and Jin was kind enough to help the other guy. So it sounds like Jin played a major role in this case, huh? That he did. I never imagined we'd meet again like this. Me neither. If anything, it's reminded us as how cunning he is for his age. I was actually sort of surprised to see him on the train. I knew that he was heading back to Calvert, but I thought he might have been on an earlier train and not necessarily, or another day's train and not necessarily on this one. I'm glad that he was there, of course, because, well, that helped the young man out and helped deal with this whole debacle. But still, it was a little bit shocking to see him actually on this one. Yeah, imagine how big of a pain in the ass he'll be when he's older. I'm starting to regret not having the chance to meet him myself. His bark is worse than his bite. elder grandson or not, he's just an adorable little boy in the end. That's true enough. Well, at least for right now. Who knows what'll happen in the future, though. I wonder if we'll meet him again, though. I wonder if he'll come back later in the game, or if that's it for this game and maybe we'll see him. Oh, maybe... I know that different games go to different locations, like the next one goes to the Erebonian Empire. It just makes me wonder if that in the games where we go to Calvard eventually, will we see him again then? And how long of a time period will it be from now until then? Will he be grown up, or will he be a teen? Like, I don't think it'd be enough that he's an adult, but maybe he's a teenager or something. That'd be interesting to see. Let's take a little break and hit whatever's next on the agenda. Well, Lloyd, there isn't much left on the agenda. We're pretty much done. So at this point, I don't think there's much else to do here. I did find the book here earlier when wandering around off screen, so I did pick that one up. So that's that. So I guess now it's a point to turn in this request, get some money because that'll help. I know I need to train in more Mira and everything, but I need to unlock some more slots. So first, report to HQ. Hey, Fran. Ooh, 2 detective points. Fantastic. Yeah, don't worry. I will send over more requests when I have them. Oh, some people are also asking me as well to make sure that I've done combo crafts with everybody. And Lloyd. I've done that now, I believe. So I think we should be all set there. So how much mirror? Oh, I got more mirror than I thought. Huh. Okay, well that's good to know. I guess next we'll be visiting the... Well, actually, let me just double check something. Because did I remember? No, I didn't. Okay. Let me go buy some items first, and then we'll go to Orchis Tower. Because I remember recently I've been using up items like nobody's business, so let me just do that. Well, I've gotten those books. Oh yeah, I ran out of reviving, I was getting low on reviving bombs, that's right. And some of these, just in case. Antidotes. I'm just grabbing about like 10 of everything. Just to make sure I have enough of stuff. Oh, warmers. Oh, that's always good to have because things do freeze. Laxants. And there I see all the Mira that I've been gathering. Going bye-bye. I got enough of those. Oh, and I didn't have any of these? I'm surprised I didn't. Okay, and... Oh, Curie Bomb. Well, I'll grab one more, just in case. There we go. Alright. Now we can start making our way over to the tower. So... Orchis Tower... And here we are. Oh, that thing even looks more beautiful, even close, up close. we talk to everybody
昨夜
here?
空港に到着する前にライティングされたこのビルを見かけましたが
I'm hoping that it'll let me talk to the people outside before I go in. I didn't really come over here for fear of triggering cutscenes and stuff like that, like this. So, yeah, I hope I get to talk to everybody before I go inside the building.
こうして実際に見上げるととんでもない大きさですね
Oh, even more so with all those windows.
気持ちはわかるよ。
まさにクロスベルの新しいランドマークって感じですよね
Well, on a number of reasons. Well, because this lovely tower and how tall it is, how pretty it
し
is.
かしこんなでかいビル一体何に使うってんだ？
I'd be thinking, well, the government's going to be operating it here, which probably takes a fair bit of space. But probably some other stuff will be offices, meeting rooms. What else could they use this for? Well, will the folks that are at the Epstein Foundation, like that are on the bottom floor of the IBC, will they be moving here or will they just stay where they are? Well, they've got all their getup and everything else there, so I don't necessarily see a reason why they need to take offices from one location to another.
前の視聴者に比べてでかすぎるんじゃねえか？
That's true enough.
まあいろいろな機能が盛り込まれているビルだから
Again, I'm guessing offices and meeting facilities.
市や自治州の行政区画以外にも国際貿易センターや
Ah,
文化交
okay.
流に関するフロアもあるのまさに大陸西部の中心となるべく建造されたと言えるでしょうね
Ooh, that's a very bold plan. That's a very bold plan on Dieter's by Dieter too. Considering that this is just in the middle between Erebonia and Calvard, how are they going to take this? Or is this going to be saying that, hey, we're going to be the we're just going to say the major trade or business hub, and will they want to say, you know what, we're not going to be beholden to either of you, we want to not have you guys meddle in our politics anymore, etc. But will this give them enough clout to do that, or will this just make both nations a little bit more perturbed?
スケールのでかい話だな。
でも、
Hmm.
そんな風に言われると今回の通商会議も納得ですよね
実際このビルの完成でクロスベルへの資本情報集
Exactly.
中は今まで以上に加速するだろうね
It gives them more power and more clout.
そうした展望を踏まえての今後の取り決めなんかが話し合われるってところかな
That'll be an amazing bargaining chip, and I'm hoping they can use that to their full potential.
ええそう聞いているわもっとも経済的な話だけにはとどまらないでしょうけど
Oh goodness, I hope that it's more than just economic gain.
さてとどうするダドリーさんとは正午に1階の玄関フロアで待ち合わせているけど
Well, can we explore before then?
そうねまだ時間はあるけど
まあとにかく用事やら
Oh,
準備なんか
thanks,
は
game.
済ませとこうぜ。
Okay, they're letting me know, okay, we're at another point in the story wherein if I proceed, if I have any other active quests, I'm going to lose them. I just don't know as well if it's going to be, I'm going to guess as well, it's going to be a point where, hey, you can't do anything in relation to quartz, you can't do any relation to, like, making quartz, opening slots, buying items, visiting other nations, etc.
何が起きても問題ねえようにな。
Well, if we don't be in a bind if it hits the fan this afternoon. It's going to hit the fan this afternoon, Randy. What do you mean? We know something's building up. So we know stuff is going to happen.
そうですねさすがに会議が始まったら外に出るわけにもいきませんしでは用事と準備を済ませたらビルに入るとしましょう
that being said, let me just speak to everybody here first before I try to go in. Wow, even from all the way up close, I can barely believe my eyes. I've never seen anything like this. Not even the Tetrasilic Towers compare. Oh, actually, that's a good... Huh. That's an interesting tidbit just to bring up. Just the thought about the Tetrasilic Towers. Now, I know that this reporter is probably visiting from another nation. I'm guessing probably Liberal, maybe? Because I mentioned the Tetrasilic Towers, which I know are in Liberal. But just the fact that she did bring up the Tetrasilic Towers. Because with the Tetrasilic Towers, they're really tall. Now, granted, Elehayyme, you know that just tall structures doesn't mean, hey, it's bad and evil. But the Tetrasilic Towers, they were places of power, right? And they had these secrets associated with them, and the bits about I think it's septium veins were mentioned too. I may be misremembering. But then we also have the moon. They have the Moon Temple, Stargazer's Tower, the Sun Fort. Those are also not, well, granted, not all of them are tall like the Tetrasilic Towers, but same sort of idea where they are very suspicious. Looks like places of power as well. Well, especially with some of them because we know those involved with stuff from years ago. And then you have this new tower. And the fact that we've seen bells all over the place. So Crossbell is a place of power too, I'm going to assume, because why the hell would you have one of those crazy bells in the center square? So was this tower built upon like a place of power as well? I'm going to guess yes. Now that begs another question to me as well. Why build this huge tower thing? It was Dieter's idea or desire? Was it just the fact that, oh, just to do for a trade conference and everything else, and just to give Crossbell more of bargaining chips and things like that? Or, and forgive me, I'm probably going way down this rabbit hole deeper than what I need to, and I'm just probably seeing things that aren't there, but maybe they are, I don't know. Would he have known, or does he know that this is a place of power too, and that's the reason why I built this? And the thought that I had earlier about the ISR and something being evil or something else going on, is that what's going to happen? Or am I forgive me, I'm probably just overthinking everything here, and everybody in the comments is probably gonna laugh at me for saying such stupid stuff, but this just put a really big huge bat in my brain, and now I'm just thinking of everything. And again, it's just probably me just being really silly and overthinking everything, so just take it with a grain of salt. Good afternoon, SSS. Nothing unusual to report here in the plaza. Oh, nothing for right now. I'm sure it's gonna get worse. Oh, you're the guys from the city hall, right? Or the old city hall? Now listen up, all right? Mind your manners around the dignitaries, and don't forget to smile. One critical mistake in front of them could wind up costing any of us our job. Oh gosh, that's a whole lot of pressure. We already know that, sir. Please don't make any pressure any worse than what it already is. Yeah, they're probably under so much pressure right now. Oh. We finally reached the day in the main conference session. My nerves are starting to get the better of me. I need to calm down. And what about you? Oh, I gotta go around and speak to you guys. Orchis Tower is restricted to authorized personnel only today. As members of the SSS, however, all of you are freely permitted to pass. And you? No sign of any terrorists so far. Well, of course not, because we're not going to just walk up and say, hey, I'm a terrorist. I'm going to be going after your building. I doubt they'd be brazen enough to attack the building from the front, but that's no reason to relax our guard. The fact that you're just being very relaxed like that has me so freaking worried. Good luck today, everyone. Let's work hard and ensure this trade conference ends without incident. About that, I've got worries. Good afternoon, SSS. We were told you'd be participating in the trade conference security detail. You can head inside whenever you're ready. Again, once I go inside, I think it's probably going to be the point of no return.
ダドリーさんとは正午に1階の玄関フロアで待ち合わせしている。まだ時間はあるけど、そろそろ中に入ろうか。
Oh, so definitely the last point of saying, hey, if you have something to do, you better do it now. Upon entering Orchis Tower, you'll be unable to buy new equipment, items, or upgrade your orbments. Additionally, be warned that all outstanding quests will expire. Oh, did I get everything? Well, I managed to talk to a lot of people. I did all those quests. I did turn them in. I have already upgraded various people's gear and such. And slots, I think, are a-okay, at least for right now. I know I need to upgrade the slots more to unlock everybody to level 2, but that's going to take me a while. And with that, I will have to grind later, I think. Well, I think I'll probably have opportunities to grind later. So, enter the tower. Let's go in. Hopefully I don't regret my decision. Oh gosh, this is pretty.
すごいな。
Oh wow, and very epic sounding music.
なんつうか、豪華かつハイテクって感じだね。
It reminds me a lot of IBC's, how they've got it laid out and just the use of metal and glass and everything else. Is that an elevator in the background? Like in that central section that's going up? I'm going to assume that is an elevator. Oh, this is all fancy dancy.
IBC ビル以上に近未来的な雰囲気ですよね。
Yeah, it's built along the same vein, but yeah, it looks a little bit more extravagant.
確かビルの全フロアに動力ネットが引かれているはずです。
Oh, nice. Oh, wait, that's problematic too because, well, there's that astral code thing that Campanella put in, which is probably going to affect the orbital network here, I guess. And I wonder if that's going to be used to, like, take down the security systems or something.
IBC とも連動しているため、株価指数などのデータもリアルタイムで参照できるとか。
Really? Well, actually, I shouldn't be so surprised, considering that, well, Dieter at heart, he's president of the IBC, which is dealing with money and everything else. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that it has some stuff for the stock market. So investors would be able to make sound decisions.
ええ、そのあたりはおじさまのアイディアみたいね。
なるほど。銀行家ならではの発想ってわけだね。
Well, he will always have banking on the brain.
よし、それじゃあダドリーさんが来るまで待たせてもらうか。
今日は一般客もいないし、そちらのソファーで待たせてもらいましょう。
Well, those look like very comfy couches. Same day, 12 p.m.
来ていたか。
Oh, hello, Dudley. Sugar Dudley.
ダドリー
Or
さ
should we
ん、
just call him Doodles?
お疲れ様です。
現在正午ちょうど。
Mm-hmm.
通常会議が始まるのは人300となっている。
So we have 1 hour. Can we use that 1 hour to explore around the tower? Because well, we've seen the blueprints, of course. Granted, those blueprints have been given to somebody else, likely terrorists. But I just want to get a little bit more of the lay of the land and see everybody I can talk to, if there's anything I can pick up book-wise. Just a lot of stuff.
あと30分もすれば首脳たちがやってくるだろう。
Okay.
なるほど。
それで私たちの方はどちらに向かえば？
本当ならば私が会場周りを軽く案内するつもりだったが。
Oh? Why?
思わぬ人がお前たちを案内してくれると申し出てな。
Somebody else will be showing us around. Like Mirabelle?
思わぬ人？
やあ諸君、よく来てくれたね。
That's Dieter's voice. Yeah, there he is.
ディータ
Man,
ー
the
市長。
myth, the legend.
おじさま。
Well, actually,
半月ぶりだね、エリー、ロイド君。
actually, who better to give us a tour of the place other than the mayor of Crossbell, and he's the one who's really promoting this tower.
ワジ君にノエル君に。
Oh yeah, ever the statement. He knows everybody's name, of course, and is treating everybody equal and making them feel welcome.
おっと、ランディ君とティオ君は久しぶりかな？
And it's always keeping up to date as to what's going on with everyone.
お久しぶりっす。
ご無沙汰してます。でもどうしておじさまが？
通商会議の直前でお忙しいんじゃないんですか？
Let me guess, he has some downtime?
準備ならとっくに済ませて、あとは首脳たちを待つだけでね。
Although this sounds really weird as well, and totally random, the floor is so shiny, I can see reflections.
気分転換も兼ねて、君たちを案内させてもらおうと思ったんだ。ダドリー君、構わないな。
Well, I don't think you're gonna have much of a choice. He's the mayor.
市長がそうおっし
There
ゃ
we
る
go.
お前たちくれぐれも市長に失礼のないように。
We would never. We just only like take things that aren't nailed down. And if there's any treasures, open them and take the stuff.
それと一通り案内されたら34階の警備対策室に来い。
Okay, command room, 34th floor. Okay,
了解しました。
I've got that written down.
では市長、また後ほど。
あ、よろしく頼むよ。
Oh yeah, very shiny floors.
有能な捜査官だが、少し融通が利かないところがあるな。
I know, but sometimes you just need somebody that's inflexible rather than have everybody being totally flexible. They may see things a little bit different the way that than you do. And having different varies of opinion sometimes helps in a bind.
彼の職分からすると、それもまた美徳なのだろうが。
Exactly. You stick to the rules.
まあ、鬼の捜査一課としての威厳もあるんだろうからね。
おっと、肝心なことを言い忘れていたな。
Oh?
支援課の職務、
Uh,
オルキスタワーへようこそ。
I like the fact that you had the Crossbell Police Department music playing previously. Then I got quiet, and then when you have Mayor Croy starting to talk, that's when the Orchis Tower music starts announcing itself as well. So it's like saying, "Ta-da! We are here. Welcome to the Orchis Tower in all its glory."
さあ、ついてきたまえ。
Oh, grand tour. Yeah, very shiny floors.
相変わらずだな。
Very much so.
さすがマリアベルさんのお父さんなだけはありますね。
Yeah, that's true.
まあせっかく案内してくださるみたいだし。
It is very sweet of him to take the time to show us around.
ああ、お言葉に甘えるか。
Thank you for watching the video today. I do appreciate it. If you can, leave a like as it does help, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. A huge thank you to my supporters, and if you'd like to help the channel, please feel free to visit the links in the description below and become a member. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!